just divine. Hi, and welcome to Cafe Melanesia. On this episode, we explore the wonderful cuisines of Eton, Fortuna's seaside community, and Ifira Island. Come with me as we explore the sights, sounds, and flavors of Vanuatu. Our culinary journey starts in the province of Efate, as my baby daughter Lily and I travel to picturesque Eton village, a 35-minute drive from the capital, Port Vila. We meet Sarah and her family, who will prepare various lap-lap pudding dishes, creative hot stone cooking, and show us around the garden. Jennifer,
Narita.
nice to meet you.
Sarah.
Nice to meet you again, Sarah. Lacey, nice to meet you, Jennifer. I sit down to observe the women prepare banana leaves for our first dish. Island cabbage leaves are spread across the bottom to form a base. Sarah explains the preparation process for this lap-lap cuisine. So this particular dish here is called kapu nuos, and this is usually a vegetarian dish. And we've laid down these beautiful large island cabbage leaves here and laid it with the cassava. And now Lacey is now chopping up some of the island cabbage and adding that on top of it as well. We're layering it, and we're going to add a little bit of chopped up spring onion to this as well. So basically this is a vegetarian dish, but it provides you with your energy from the cassava, protein and minerals also from the greens. So it's an all-round very healthy dish. Sarah and Lacey push everything down with banana leaves. They make sure the island cabbage is compact and squeeze coconut milk on top. They continue this process of layering island cabbage and coconut milk together to make a vegetarian style dish. That's the one with no water.
Yes.
The women then fold this lap-lap together with banana leaves into a parcel and tie it together with bush rope. Lap-lap is a popular culinary art practiced throughout Vanuatu using bush materials to bake delicious puddings with local ingredients. So now Sarah is preparing a dish called kapu woi, and she's basically laid down all of these lap-lap leaves, and the very last leaf that she's put the pure coconut cream on, just sort of like buttered it like you butter a cooking pan, and then she squeezed the coconut cream into the cassava, mixed it around and laid it on top of the lap-lap leaf, and now she's creaming again the cassava that she's laid on top of that. Sarah wraps the kapu woi with layers of banana leaves to form another lap-lap parcel. She completes the lap-lap by tying it with banana stem rope to make a neat package ready for the umu earth oven. Everyone looks on to see what Sarah will prepare next. Inside a cut open and hollowed out small pumpkin, Sarah chops shallots into coconut milk. It is the first time I have ever seen pumpkin used like a pot to hold ingredients like this. Simply amazing. Next, Sarah brings a red-hot cooking stone, drops it inside the pumpkin, and closes the lid. She then wraps up the pumpkin with banana leaves and ties everything together with a coconut frond. Lacey prepares a village chicken for the next dish. So Lay says she's actually preparing this beautiful village chicken. But you can really see a big difference between village chicken and the chicken that you buy from the stores, because they roam around and they forage and they get, they collect insects here and there and caterpillars. And you can see that there's this really fantastic yellow fat, which is very, very tasty, and it's got such a different flavor of village chicken. And look at that lovely reddish flesh there it's got. Very different to what you can buy in the shops, and much healthier for you too. This wonderful village chicken is being cooked up with the hot stones. You saw the hot stones being placed in there, and you can smell this delicious roasted coconut, beautiful smell coming up, wafting up from this hot stone cooking here. Just can't wait to taste it. It looks just absolutely delicious. Sarah rakes up the hot stones in the Umu earth oven fireplace. The 2 lap-lap parcels are brought over and deposited on the stones. The pumpkin parcel is also placed on the stones with the chicken hot pot. Everyone works together to cover the lap-lap bundles with hot stones. The women layer banana and papaya leaves over the stones and place a blanket on top to trap the heat in. Finally, iron sheets are used to cover the Umu earth oven as the ultimate pressure cooker. Sarah demonstrates how to make a special yam flour. Okay, Sarah, this la cassava starch, but you making something one time.
I put in my try lasan. After you simmer one plus soup, you blow chicken or meat or fish. I mix him with them small water.
Okay. Okay, so this la dry, yeah?
Yes. I try finish. But you just make them no more now. Yes. I must put them on top of the sun. The sun by him by come try out and come out.
Okay. Now then you by adding the soup, make him thick.
Yes.
Oh, I'm nice. So this wonderful looking leaf here is actually a vegetable. It's grown in a lot of places in Vanuatu as a hedge plant, and I've seen it in other places as well in Fiji, but it's eaten here. And this particular vegetable can be, you can fry it up with some fish, or chop up the vegetables and add it in, or you can cook it in coconut cream. It's really nice with stone cooking as well, cooked up with coconut cream and with meats. And the ladies here just said to me that during the cyclone, when all the island cabbage was wiped out, this particular vegetable stood strong, and so they were able to eat this during the time when there was not much food available. So it's a really fantastic, versatile and healthy food that you can plant as a hedge plant in your garden. Fantastic. We all sit down to remove the stalks from this green leaf vegetable, which is also a great source of iron and minerals. Sarah breaks open a dry coconut and pours the juice into a container. She boils the green leafy vegetable in a pot until cooked. Next, the young girls continue preparing coconut cream, and Lily joins in, munching on her favorite snack, scraped coconut. So what we have here is called the pet locally, and it's actually a yam, a wild yam, which is actually harvested near the seashore. Now there's a very special way to process this, otherwise it's poisonous. So basically the women take it down to the sea, they wash it with sand, clean it off, and then they have a special grater that they use to grate. And they use the salt water to wash and filter out the lovely flour or starch that comes from it. Once that's done, the starch is collected again and dried in the sun, and it becomes this beautiful white powder or flour which is cooked up. So we're just going to try some of that this afternoon with the cooking. Can't wait to taste it. Very interesting. The Umu earth oven is ready, and Sarah removes all the leaves and stones to reveal the slow-cooked lap-lap parcels. The parcels are kept warm in sheet cloth. Next, the women use dollops of coconut cream to grease a wooden bowl. The cassava lap-lap is cut into a square piece, and Sarah pounds it to make a nice dough. It is important that the cassava is completely smashed up to remove any impurities. Sarah uses a small coconut-like rolling pin to stretch and smooth out the cassava into a long pancake. Finally, Sarah generously spreads out coconut cream as topping of this sweet and sour delicacy. Lacey opens up the spinach lap-lap and cuts the baked island cabbage into square pieces. The pumpkin is also ready with its steamy coconut chive soup. Wow, look at this. So Sarah and the ladies have finished cooking up this fabulous buffet of food here. Now we've got the kapu nuos, we have the kapu woi, we have here the to, which is the chicken, the pet, which is that wonderful wild yam. We've got that pumpkin cooked up fabulously with that hot stone cooking, and the last, that green. Now let's have a taste and see what it's like. It's just delicious. It's very similar to the walangur in East New Britain. It's got that beautiful curry flavour to it. Now let's try the pumpkin. Oh, this is so sweet. And a beautiful beta-carotene in there, so healthy for you. Full of antioxidants. Now, last but not least, let's try this to, this fantastic chicken cooked up with the hot stone, similar to the aigir in East New Britain. Let's have a taste and see what it's like. Deliciously tender. That just came off the bone so easily. And usually village chicken can be quite chewy, right, because it's wild, but this isn't. It's really tender and it's really fabulously cooked. Just delicious. We continue our walk, venturing further through Sarah's garden. Okay, so this is just a young lap-lap leaf, the leaf that's used to wrap up all the food in the stone cooking leaf. And Sarah's just showing me, she just planted a new one in her garden. So this is what it looks like when it's small and it's young. Locally, this nut here, it's called feel. In Papua New Guinea, we call it pau. And I'll just show you here. There's two different types. I showed you the green one before, and this one here is the purple one. So very nutritious and healthy nuts, full of good oils and protein for anybody who eats it. Fantastic. So Sarah just told me that this is a particular pandanus that's used here in Vanuatu for making those beautiful mats and baskets. So it's right here, it grows by the sea, and the ladies come along and they get the leaves and use it to make the mats with. Sarah shows me an interesting wild root vegetable which is used as cooking flour but must be prepared in a special way first. So Sarah, EMSA grow one kind size, how big?
Pikuan as small green coconut we big one. Same size as me now. The me is small ya, but got some big one, more big one.
I'm ready. I'm taking 9 months already, yeah.
Yes.
9 months or 12 months?
Same mak or same yam.
Same or same year,
Yes, same
like
season
1
with
year.
them, yeah.
So you've been talking to seasonal kai kai, yeah?
Yes.
So everyday kai kai or?
No, you got same yam. We cook one time, one here.
Yeah.
Do some mak.
Okay.
So suppose you want to say by you start every time. Time say some season blame we ready.
Yeah.
You harvest them. You must make a most one and play with satalem.
Ah.
After you try mablosan, and 7 good low one something we have stop for 6, 7, 8 months,
Yes.
1 year. Ale start cooking small.
Ah, okay. Now, suppose you like kai kai, nothing, you can cook him all same whole, or you must cigarette him,
Must make him powder.
must make him powder.
Yes, no kakaya me. Must make him powder.
Okay, you must make him in powder. You not
Yes.
sap him like taro.
No,
Nah, cook him.
poison.
Okay, so you must sap him. You got to look at him. That is based on the house. After visiting the garden, Sarah shows us the delicate and ancient art of making a mat. She uses strips of dried pandanus leaves to skillfully weave the mat together. Blue and purple patterns are created to form a magnificent tapestry of color and flair, locally sourced and made from beautiful Eton village. So we're here with the Seaside Fortuna community with Daisy's family, and they're going to be cooking up some special food for us to try out today. Daisy, you started me. You making monem something. Monem can cook.
Payu look lovely sir. We sister ya stop making me. Epesan hem stop crab lo caramel skin lo kumala we payu make crab lo.
Okay.
Yes. Talo preparation after payu sabe sikrasin coconut. Pai kalau warna la place pai ke pai coconut ya. Payu masikrase mo i-clean mo from pa hemi conside lo kakai. Payu mi kakai no se payu mi squeeze mo milk.
Okay.
Hemi blow you mi kakai.
Okay.
Yes. After you cut mo la kakai blue ready. After you cut them up. Over left one. You must ready lo leaf you. Olive flow ya. But you must hot them lo fire.
Okay.
Yes. Suppose you cut them up kakai blue pa you must have pro. Lo island not some people use some especially kind lap bolseme lo la pifla ceremony. Yes. Then some mare ter special one.
The name from this location?
Muna sabi talam lo Islam, talam lo lang.
Yeah.
Kami panganea.
Panganea.
Yes.
Nice. So now you're making panganea tasol. Something like kuko panganea tasol.
Panganea.
Okay.
Pai mi kata fish too, when living pai mi kata map too.
Okay.
Usum lo fire.
Okay, nice. Oh, the really great thing about this is that it's wrapped up in all these beautiful organic leaves. There's nothing like plastic involved in this sort of cooking, or any aluminium or any foil or anything. It's just pure and organic cooking straight onto the stones. I'm just here with Maiva, and she's just going to explain to us what she's doing here. Maiva, you making one time this leaf coconut?
Okay, mi karem leaf coconut. Mafta mi kafre mapa flying fish ya. After bami naya mi start tane mo tem rock no mi fasem. After that mi bami ruso. Fish ya ba isave kala one whole week. Yeah, isave tantane. Reason why mi play mainly use some leaf coconut. Hemi blow me can hemi try in a wet way. So by hemi isave ta kitin after 1 week also na isave ta try. Because you know say flat them, they still you hot them every morning. You hot them. It's still fresh, yeah, from leaf coconut.
Okay.
Like
So you smoke him or roast him?
roast him, smoke him, anyhow. Yeah.
But leaf coconuts and help him
Yes.
roast up longer time.
Roast up
1 week.
1 week.
Me not taste him flying fish before.
Yeah. Think by you test them, by you try.
Nice.
Vla use some leaf coconut, so palm tree, vla use some leaf plehem too. From palm tree, hemi good. From hemi lad, the palm tree. Only use some mainly palm tree. And play the coconut, hemi good too. Very strong. Taste some normal.
It's really great to see that this community here from Fortuna is still maintaining a lot of their traditions, their cooking traditions, even though they're living far away from home. So it's really fantastic to see the family getting together and cooking up these dishes, because it keeps that the customary types of cooking and styles of cooking still going, even here in the city. In an outdoor fire, the flying fish parcels are laid down on a metal grate to roast on hot embers. Once the stones have turned white, they are spread out and any remaining burnt firewood is removed. In this umu, papaya and tapioca leaves are layered on the red-hot stones to create a bed for the pananea. I am honored to witness this special feast and traditional cooking live in action. I am amazed at the effortless skills and agile care of Fortuna cooking on display for our enjoyment. I can't wait to taste the simple and unique cuisine that will be slow cooked in the umu oven. The umu earth oven is the most healthy, delicious, and natural way to cook local food. Everyone participates in the umu, including children, youth, and elders, to ensure these family traditions are sustained for better health, prosperity, and well-being in the local community. The umu is a brilliant culinary site and a must-see food activity when experiencing Vanuatu culture. Final step of layering leaves, bags, and a canvas is complete, and logs are placed on top to secure everything together. After several hours slow cooking, the umu cover is removed and leaves taken off the stones. As the hot stones are being plucked out of the umu, I can smell the sweet aroma of roasted tapioca and caramelized coconut steaming up from the pananea. Finally, I get to taste this mouth-watering Fortuna island delicacy. So after the panea has been brought out of the earth oven, basically it's put down, squeezed and rolled to put it back into shape again. Ooh, nice. So have a look at that. You can see how wonderful this looks. You've got that beautiful coconut spread through there, and you've got this wonderful coloration of the yellow and orange sweet potato mixed through here. So delicious and nutritious. So this wonderful flying fish is ready, and this coconut leaf is just falling off it. It's beautifully roasted and ready to eat up with this beautiful kaikai here. So there were two different types of panga cooked up. We have the panga pue, which is the sweet potato, and the panga taro. So they both look so beautiful and delicious and creamy and yummy. I can't wait to taste them. Have a look at that. Now let's have a taste. It's so delicious with that grated coconut mixed in there, and I can really smell that smokiness in there. It's just delicious. Now let's try it with the sweet potato. So it's got this beautiful layered effect to it with the yellow and the orange. Let's have a taste. It's really, really soft and really, really tender, and it's got this really fantastic deep smoky flavor to it. It's really delicious. Beautiful fish in coconut leaves. Have a taste. Such a fresh and clean and tasty fish. Just beautiful. Thank you.